Hi, I'm Patrick with Lone Wolf Software, and this is a quick demo to show you our product Backup Wolf, precision backup software product. And we call it a precision backup software product because it's really designed to select specific files and folders on your hard drives and back them up to whatever location you select. Now, Backup Wolf's really fast, it's really efficient, and it's a great program. We use it ourselves here at Lone Wolf Software. And I'm just going to run through a really quick demo here to show you how easy it is to use this software. So Backup Wolf has 4 tabs, and the tabs just guide you through the whole backup process, makes it really easy. You have a profile, define, backup, and log restore tab. Now Backup Wolf will let you create what we call backup profiles, and backup profiles are just a collection of files and folders you selected for that profile to back up. And you can create as many backup profiles as you like. So you might want to create a backup profile for your images, for example, another backup profile for your business documents, on and on. There's no limit to how many profiles you can create, and this allows you to back up exactly what you want when you want. So it's very flexible, and it's a great way to use the software just to back up the files and folders that you want at that particular time. So we'll go ahead and create a new profile here. Let's just click on the new button. We'll just call it test. Click OK. You see it's added to the backup profile list. Select it, and now we'll move on to the next tab, the Define tab. The Define tab is where you will actually select the files and folders you want to back up in this profile. And you'll also select the destination where you want these files and folders backed up to. And Backup Wolf can target any device that's accessible from your computer, whether it's an external drive, a USB stick, it's whatever is available on your computer it can back up to. So we'll go ahead and select the folder for this backup profile. So you just click on the Add Folder button. And it opens up a little File Explorer screen here, and I have a folder I'm going to use as a test. So you just double click on what you want to open up as far as drives. In this case, we'll select this Backup Wolf test folder, click OK. The next thing you have to do is tell it where to back up that folder to. So we'll click on the Select Destination folder button. And in this case, we'll choose an external drive, the MyBook F drive. Double click on it to open it, and we'll just write the folder right to the F drive, the root directory, so click OK. And in this case now you see, since you have a target and you have a destination location selected, you'll have this little add button here will start flashing to let you know it's ready to be added to your profile list. Click the add button and it's added to the list, and you can see it tells you exactly where it's. First of all, you see the folder icon that lets you know it's a folder, and you see it's from C Backup Wolf Test, the C drive, and it's being backed up to the F drive under the same folder name. Now anything that's in this folder, all the contents of this folder you selected, whether it has one subfolder or 1,000 subfolders and all the files within all those subfolders, all that's going to be backed up because you selected the folder. So everything in that folder will be backed up. Okay, so we have a folder selected, and you can go on and select as many folders as you like. We're just going to stop here at 1. And now I'll show you how to quickly add some files. You can also add files, specific files, if you want to add them to the backup profile. So click on the Add Files button. Again, it opens up a little File Explorer screen, and you can navigate through, and we'll just move down here. Let's see, Temp2 folder, and here's a bunch of files, so we'll just highlight them all, click Open, and in this case we're going to select a different folder on the F drive, just to show you that you can select one location, one folder, or different folders. You can back them up wherever you like. So select Destination folder, we'll open up the F drive again, and we'll look for the Temp2 folder, so we're kind of making a mirror image. Click OK. The add button flashes. Click on that, and you see all the files here have been added, and they're being copied from the C Temp2 folder to the F drive Temp2 folder. So now we have some files and we have a folder selected. Bottom left hand corner, it tells you a running total, real-time total of how many megabytes you're backing up at what's been selected. We see we already have 214 megabytes of files and folders selected. I will stop here because this is just a quick tutorial, but you could go on and add as many files and folders as you'd like to this profile. Click the Save button. Now we'll move on to the next tab, the Backup tab. As you see, just the tab sequence is really easy. Just follow, guides you right through the backup process. Now here you see in this list, you see everything that's been selected in this profile. It just kind of tells you again what's being backed up. And you have some other things here, but right now we're gonna concentrate on the right side. We see the status is ready, and we see files, folders, total files. So this tells you exactly what's happening here. You currently have 13 files selected for backup, one folder, 26 total files for 214 megabytes. Now, if you click the Analyze button is going to go ahead and analyze what's to be backed up, and it's going to give you a recommendation of what you should do. So we'll go ahead and click the Analyze button. And you can see here it's telling you it wants to go ahead and update the backup. So in this case, we have 26 files that need to be backed up. Now, the Analyze button is a really powerful feature in Backup Wolf, because after you've performed a backup, and you can perform a full backup, there's a mirror image option which will create an exact mirror image of whatever you're copying. But in this case, we're going to use the Update option. And the Update option basically will go through your backup profile and compare every single file in every folder from the target location to the destination location. It'll look at both files, the same file, compare the file date and the file size. And it's only going to update files that are new files that have been created since the last backup, or it'll update files that were already in the backup that have changed. And it's a really fast way to keep, it's basically a maintenance way of keeping up to date your backup profile. So a lot of times after you've done the initial backup for one of your backup profiles, you'll just use the Update option from that point on. And that'll just compare the files, and only is going to back up what needs to be backed up. And it makes the backup process really fast, because there's a lot of files, of course, that haven't changed, and it won't touch those. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and select the Update Incremental option. We'll click the Backup Now button. And right now it's discovering some items, and it should, after it runs through this little process, it should go ahead and start the backup. Now again, the Analyze process is a really powerful feature, and it's something that, as I said, once you have done the initial backup, you probably should go ahead and just use the update process from that point on. All right, so as you see, it's already done the backup, and it tells you files copied 26, and we have a little graphic here that says protected by Backup Wolf, a successful backup, seal of approval. That lets you know that the backup was successful. You can click on the results button, and it'll show you everything that was backed up, and it tells you which files were new files and which files were updated files, so you can see everything that was backed up successfully, and if there's anything that didn't get backed up successfully, it would be listed here and you would know. You can click on the Analyze button again to analyze this backup, and this time you'll see there's no backup required, because we just performed the backup, and you see there are no new files, no files to update, everything's zero basically, except for it does record the backup date and how many days have passed since the last backup date. And you can see that basically now the backup's done, and you'll just use this update option from this point on. And that's how quick and easy it is to back up in Backup Wolf. It's really fast and really efficient. Now, we also have a log restore option in Backup Wolf, and so if you would ever suffer any kind of data loss, anything would happen to your files, or you might delete them accidentally, or have a hard drive failure, Backup Wolf can restore it all with one click of a button. So all you're going to do is select your backup profile, come to the Log Restore tab button, you click on this File Restore button, and it's giving you a warning here that basically everything is going to be recovered. All those files and folders are going to now be copied in the reverse order from the destination folder that you had them saved to. Now they're all going to back up to those target locations, and it's going to create a mirror image. So it's a very powerful option, and it works very well. And if you ever suffer any kind of data loss, anything happens, you lose files, or maybe you just delete some files accidentally, this one click of a button on the restore button, and everything's back where it belongs, where the original locations were. Really simple to use, and it's a very powerful feature. And if you just use Backup Wolf, the update option, whenever you want to update your backup profiles, and then you're never going to lose any. You'll never lose any data. You'll never lose any files. You'll never lose any folders, and everything's going to be secure. And it's just a great way to secure all your files and folders and make sure you don't lose anything. And that's it for this demo, and look for more demos in the near future. Thanks again for listening.